Now we've got another mid-row trial. What have we got sitting in here?
Well, as we had a look at before, Stuart, we've got Medic here in the mid-row, designed for the same purpose as what we're looking at with the undervine area, just to provide soil cover with a plant which is well adapted to the environment. Medics, as we were saying, have been bred to have short flowering periods, and so they can set seed early in spring and then die off of their own accord. No herbicide required with this or any of those other plants that we've been looking at. We hope once they get established we can really cut back on that requirement. And as with the other plants, this one is going to fit in pretty well. We've had a great season to get establishment and a huge seed set, and we've got great soil cover here. As we can see, our establishment is all dying off now, all of its own accord, and that will, we expect, in future years just come back and provide us with that soil cover in an ongoing situation. There's going to be an evolutionary process here because the Medic is a legume. It's going to provide nitrogen from its fixation on the root system, but that will then provide an atmosphere in the soil, or on the soil, for the stimulation of other plant growth. And so typically we'll see over time the Medics will reduce in population, and other plants, particularly the grasses, will come in because we've got that high soil nitrogen that's been developed, and the grasses will then utilise that nitrogen over several years. So it could be ryegrass, barley grass, some of those up here, and then over time, as that reserve winds down again, we might see the Medics come back in again from that seed reserve which has been generated from this first year. There might be times when, if we do get some of the less desirable plants coming in as weeds, we might want to mow them or roll them or whatever we prefer to do as a management exercise. We don't want to disturb this though, if we can avoid it. That's a fantastic cover. If we go through it with a mower, we smash up that cover, it then breaks down fairly quickly. When we get some moisture and microbial activity on it, will cause the plant matter to volatilise and be lost to the atmosphere, and we end up with a bare soil. We're much better off just leaving it in situ to do its own thing, provide that cover over that summer period, and come back again as new growth next year.